Hi, Sailor Moon here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not since the fan's running. Probably will hear me and also the fan. So anyway, I'm starting out this movie by first thing I want to talk about is something that usually always something that I know I talked about before. Now, I want to talk about something that I still don't know to this day, and I think this I'll never ever know to this day. Well, the hacking. Now, my first YouTube channel, Sailor Moon Red, that was open from 2008 AD to 2010 AD, that had been through all kinds of things. Well, laryngitis attacks, um, sundriest different, you know, flopping between two different computers, um, things like that. And sundry different, fighting team on their own movies and stead movies. And all these movies got sundry different views, and some of them got liked it, and some of them got hated. Now, the hacking, I'll never truly know what happened, but all I know is that it was a Friday, I believe. It was a Friday. And there was a rainstorm. Now, normally, this is the and back when I used to be there, it was constant. Pin Hills Township. You would have an outage at least more than once, and the reeds, the point would always be rain. So this happened again, and Duquesne Light didn't get the power back on until that Sunday. So it was almost 2 days before they actually get it back on. Now, during all this time, I would say on that Saturday is when some hacker, and he or she had no life and certainly no time, and spent almost a whole day deleting every single movie that was ever made. So every movie going back to, let's say, December of 2008 AD up to April of 2010 AD was deleted. Now, how can someone in 24 hours delete almost 2 years or a half of movies? And then, as another insult, they close it down. Now, if that's not unlooking enough, as it was, now back then, in the early days, you could have two separate passwords. And this was back when username and YouTube password were the way to sign it, or the way to get into one's YouTube page. Oh, with instead. So anyway, and then this was before YouTube made it mandatory. This is before before it became mandatory, where a Google account got associated with everything. But you could have a Google account password. You could use that, or you could use a YouTube password back then, before it became one and the same. And I guess the two passwords I used must have been weak passwords that somebody just got lucky with. Lucifer just decided to make it lucky for them, and they seeked out what the two passwords were, one for YouTube and one for Google. Now, and apparently the point this dummy says was, oh, you made too many movies. Well, I learned a long time ago that I was never going to let that happen again. I might not be able to stop every single thing from happening, but I was not going to let that happen. So every password I used after that was a strong password, you know. But that wasn't even done, okay? That's just a small little thing. and I will never know what happened. And then when I did come back with my other accounts, well, I came back with Sailor Moon Red 1. It only lasted a year before someone started flagging. Um, I had some followers who said, "Oh, I know who flagged your YouTube channel," but they didn't know. They had their beliefs. It could have been anyone. I had sundry haters at that point. And obviously, I still have sundry haters. But the point why I don't hear from them anymore is I just block, ban, and ignore them, and then that's it. But I had sundry haters, and one of them could have done me in. Now, I would have undone the password. If I would have made a strong new password for YouTube and then done the same thing for Google back then maybe the hacker wouldn't have been able to do it. But it is what it is, you know? I'm Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you later.